Hi, this short video demonstrates how to take a lesson on Critical.com. Under the Tutorials tab, there are many free lessons that you can take. For example, click Start under the first lesson.
Welcome. This tutorial will show you how to make a Rubik's Cube.
As you can see, the lesson interface is like an automated slideshow that's presented by an AI presenter. The AI presenter will walk through the slides automatically, pause at the end of each slide, and it will also explain the slides through audio. And you can see the transcript at the bottom. You can play or pause the slideshow at any time using the round button on the bottom right. Or you can click anywhere on the slide to do the same thing. For example, let me try that.
I assume you already know how to program Scratch blocks and how to...
See, I just paused and I just played and then paused. You can navigate to other slides easily using the next slide and previous slides buttons.
Let's start by creating a 3D box with 6 colors. You will need to use these 3 blocks, which initialize an empty 3D scene, then create a box in it. As shown, you can find...
You can see the presentation has some animations that will be played out automatically. You can use the navigator window on the bottom left to jump to any slides. You can go back to the tutorials list using the arrow on the left top. In some of the slides, there are instructions for you to write the code yourself, and you will see a code editor button on the top right. When you click on it, you will be switched to a playground mode, where the playground for coding is presented. This is very similar to Scratch. There is another video that explains how to use the playground, but you just need to know you can write programs using blocks and then run them using the embedded playground. In case you need to refer to the instructions, you can either click the slide button to switch back to the presentation mode, or you can click this overlay button, which will show you the same slide but in a smaller overlay window. Now let's go back to the list of tutorials. If you have logged in as a teacher that has been verified, then you can open the teaching guide as well. The teaching guide includes a lot of information that will be useful for you to go through the lesson with your students. For example, it will explain what are the objectives for this lesson, what are the key blocks being introduced, a suggested timeline for the class, and also the slide deck itself with the speaker notes. You can maximize it to full screen as well. This gives you a quick way to navigate through the same slides quickly if you need to refer to anything in the slide. And usually there are some optional challenges at the end of each lesson. So in the teaching guide, you will also get the suggested solution blocks for each of the optional challenges. And as a teacher, if you add Critical TA as a friend, then you will also be able to open the project that demonstrates the solution directly. And that because those projects are only shared by this user to its friends. So you have to add a friend first. So that concludes this tutorial. If you have any other question, feel free to email us at info@critical.com. Thank you.